Well, one of the most high-profile ministries that's been moved around today has been the Environment Ministry. Jairam Ramesh made quite an impact as the Environment Minister, but also created much controversy.
It's not easy to be, being criticized all the time. But, as I said, I just have to develop a thick skin.
Never at a loss for words, Jairam Ramesh spent perhaps as much time defending his actions to his cabinet colleagues and even the Prime Minister as he spent tackling a host of environment issues, from climate change to cleaning the Ganga. In his 2-year tenure as the Environment Minister, Jairam hogged headlines over delayed clearances and stalled multi-million-dollar projects. But his contribution to bringing the environment debate in the mainstream and giving the ministry teeth cannot be overlooked. He inherited the ministry from A. Raja at a time when it was perceived to be nothing more than a rubber stamp. Jairam cleaned up the system and brought in transparency in functioning. In fact, one of the first things he did was to put in a transparent glass door in his office at the ministry.
Jairam also had an incredible intelligence on the job. He was a challenge to work with, and you could fight him, and I fought him many times. We've had our differences.
Never afraid to rock the boat, Jairam often walked the talk as Environment Minister. His detractors saw him as an obstructionist, but that never stopped Jairam. He took action against the Adarsh Housing Society, the Lavasa project and Nirma's cement factory in Gujarat for violating environmental norms. He got the Aviation Ministry and the Maharashtra government to redraw plans for the Navi Mumbai airport, and even clashed with his cabinet colleagues and complained that MPs lobbied for industrialists. The former graduate from IIT and MIT, Jairam also took on the states, often with warnings to several states with poor record over tiger protection or illegal mining as Uttarakhand. He even broke ranks in congratulating Gujarat in its highly successful lion conservation program at Gir.
On the occasion and congratulate everybody, including Jairam, who actually has now gone to a very important ministry from our point of view.
Yeah.
I mean, rural development is a huge ministry.
However, it wasn't just the environment, but Jairam's other comments which often landed him in the headlines as well, including his statement that India was being overly cautious about the Chinese, or his statement that if there was an Oscar for filth, India would win it, or recently that the IITs were not the centers of excellence as they should be.
But as long as I'm here, I will do the job to the best of my abilities. Very, very long way to go. And I hope that, in the last 20 months, in spite of all the controversies I seem to have created, at least public awareness and public sensitivity and public concern on these issues has been heightened.
Jairam Ramesh has been moved from the Environment Ministry to the Rural Development Ministry. And while expectations are high, he's also raised the bar for Jayanti Natarajan. And the question is whether she'll follow his green crusade or adopt a more moderate approach. In New Delhi, Siddharth Pandey for NDTV.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.